babes, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to get into some of these new releases and what my thoughts are. And I've had a chance to go around and do some sniffing, and I've come up with some opinions on some of these new releases. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kia, and over here we smell good and elevate. We talk about fragrance, fashion, lifestyle, and all things involving stepping into womanhood. So in addition to our fragrance videos, we also have a signature woman series running on this channel. And what a signature woman is a woman that's known for something. She shows up polished in her presence and her aesthetic, but overall she shows up with her values, and that translates into the energy that she brings and how she's felt by those around her. So if you are interested in empowering womanhood conversations, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another video. So first up, let's get into my fragrance combo of the day, because I kind of came off of the whim with this one. From Brown Sugar Babe, I actually pulled for the Moolah oil. I was trying to pick up something else, but then this came out and I thought about it because I knew that I wanted to wear Isla Serena from Ellis Brooklyn. I was like, that actually might work because Moolah has that vanillic, that what is in here? There's some type of like bergamot or like orange note that's in here. Something that is in here is citrus, and it gives that vanilla vibe, and it goes pretty well with the vanillic and citrus from that burst of lime that you get in the Isla Serena. So this actually turned out to be a pretty good combo. It smells very good. You get that vanilla, citrus, kind of like creamy lime in the coconut situation. So it smells really good. Our candle of the day from my brand October Song is Plant Mother. Y'all can see it burning beautifully in the background, and I am so proud of this candle because initially I released with the High Note and the Me Time candle, which are a unique vanilla, and then High Note is a rose scent. But Plant Mother and Quiet Lux were new ones that I released, so I was a little bit nervous. But when I tell y'all, this and Quiet Lux have been best sellers, and this is going to be a beautiful blend of tonka, mimosa, and sandalwood. It has a beautiful, energizing yet zenful quality to it. It just smells very pretty, earthy, and bougie at the same time. I cannot get enough. Happy with the response that I've been getting from this. So definitely check me out, uplift me. I'm a woman, support my business, and shoptheoctobersong.com for your scent pleasures. And thank you and shout out to the babes that have already placed your orders. I see you. I love you. You are amazing. Let's get into this. Is like a semi new release, y'all, from the House of Fleur. This is Island Swim. Now I mentioned this in one of my previous videos because I went ahead and picked this up. Island Swim is going to have some frangipani, some aquatic notes. It has the musk, the sandalwood, the lavender, the bergamot in here. This smells really good. Now to me, this came out a little bit, just a smidge after Honeymoon from Fleur came out, and this literally smells like the aquatic version of Honeymoon. So if you like things that have a slight aquatic touch to them, because me personally, I'm not a very aquatic forward fragrance type of lady. I like a watery note. I like things that smell dewy, but aquatic doesn't quite always do it for me. But in here, it, you know, gets the job done. I think they say it's C notes as they list it. So it gives a little bit more of that like salty, breezy vibe than like the more so aquatic leaning vibe, but you still get that. Personally, I feel like they took the same DNA and just like flipped it and reversed it a little bit. And I feel like fragrance houses do that. And I'm going to get into that as well because I'm going to reference another house. Like, this smells literally like Honeymoon, and I'm not mad at it because they layer very well together, but y'all are not slick. I see what y'all did. And I always say Sniff did the same thing when they came out with that cereal collection. The Fruity Pebbles scented body mist that they came out with smells literally like Only Sunshine that they came out with in that beautiful ombre bottle with the influencer. And once I smelled it, I couldn't unsmell it. So yes, Island Swim is really good to layer with Honeymoon. I do enjoy this one, so let me know if you've checked this one out or if you've brought it into your collection. Next up from the House of Lore, I smelled Lil Softy. Speaking of a cereal smelling fragrance, this literally smells good. It smells like Perfume cereal. Now I did reference the Sniff collection. It smells very similar to that line of like the cereal and milk stuff that they came out with. Personally, I gave it a A for effort, and I give Lore a A for effort favorite because when I tell you the stuff smells like cereal, however, conceptually for me and my lifestyle, I don't see the point in wanting to smell like cereal. Now, I do love a good brand note because I know the Lure has a brand note. One of my favorite Ellis Brooklyn perfumes is called B, and that has like a prominent like brand note in there. And I feel like I have another fragrance that has a brand note, so I'm not mad at it once it's done well. But just the idea of smelling like cereal in milk, again, I love a good milky lactonic fragrance. Y'all know that is one of the fragrance profiles that I gravitate towards. So I was actually open to enjoying the sniff collection, and I did not. And the same with this Lure. It smells a little bit more perfumey, but for me, I really just don't get it, like why I would want to smell like cereal in milk. But that's just me. But if you are looking for something that literally smells like photorealistic cereal and milk and has a little perfuminess to it, I definitely think that you would enjoy it from Lure. It's not a bad smell. Again, it's just something that leaves a question mark in my thought bubble as to like why I personally would want to wear that. Now, this is my favorite one out of this entire lineup, the Gucci Gorgeous Orchid Intense. They really did that. The thing I appreciate about Gucci is the fragrances that they choose to intensify. It is truly giving intense. Make it smell like the original fragrance smelled, except intensify it, deepen it, hone in on it. Don't go off and just change the profile completely. One thing about Gucci, when they say they're giving you intense, it's literally going to have the DNA of the first one with some deepening notes. And I truly appreciate that about Gucci because that's the way I like to enjoy an intense fragrance. I want it to actually smell the same, but just give me a little more depth. And the notes on here are like vanilla orchid. It still has that ozonic vibe, but then they added like a salt note and I believe cacao that just kind of sensualizes it and grounds it out. Because the thing about the original Gorgeous Orchid, it literally smells like vanilla fresh air. Like if the air and the breeze was vanilla, that's what it would smell like. But this gives it a more sensual tone to where I layer the original vanilla orchid year round and stuff like that, but it definitely has a bright springtime, summertime type of vibe to it. Though it does, to me, it shines in the winter months because it has that vanilla in it. Y'all know how we go up for vanilla on this channel. However, the intensified version gives a sensuality to it that I feel like makes it more wearable in the winter and in the fall, just on its own, unlayered, naturally. I feel like it is still good for this time of year as well, just for like a sensual summer night, still giving all of that playful energy. But they really did it. As y'all can see, I really like the smell, the profile. I have smelled it a couple times in Sephora and I'm like, girl, just wait till your points rack up a little bit. And you know, so I'm just trying to wait. But honestly, every time I go in there and smell it, I be like, I need to get this fragrance. It is so good. Personally, it matches my scent profile. I would recommend it. Cannot go wrong. Like, this is the top new release fragrance for me right now. So I actually smelled the new Initio fragrances. They're not like super new anymore, but I hadn't yet smelled them, so they're still kind of new to me, which is the Sugar Rush, and not Sugar Rush, it's Sugar Blast and Wild Rush. Now, I actually did like the smell of both of them, but they gave me like a perfumey, maybe a little bit more juvenile smelling vibe. The Sugar Rush, it smelled like something that I had smelled before. Okay, it smelled like very familiar. It had like this sugary, maybe ambroxany, ambery kind of vibe. And then the Wild Rush is a Sugar Wild Rush. It smelled literally like some blue candy with some perfume on it that was slightly aquatic. That's what I got from Wild Rush. It smelled blue. I think the juice in it was blue. It wasn't a bad smell. I actually liked that one a little bit more than the Sugar Blast because it had a nuance and a complexity. What I would compare it to kind of is, y'all know I love my Valentino Green Extravaganza, and you know how it has that tea, it has the vanilla, the perfuminess, but it also has this like green candy like quality to it. That's kind of how I feel Wild Rush smells, just like in a blue candy version. Now, would I necessarily want that fragrance smell? I don't think so, but I think they are both really good fragrances. Like smell wise, it's a pleasing and appealing smell. Nothing smells bad about it. They smell sweet, they smell fun, and I think they're actually very wearable scents, and they smell somewhat familiar, but I don't know if they would make it into my collection. But I did get my nose to smell them, and I do like what I smell. I do like it. I went to this new concept that's here in Houston. It's called Baroque in Bloom. So if you're planning a trip and you are a fragrance lover, or if you're in Houston, definitely check it out. I believe this is the first brick and mortar store from Scent Split, and this is their brick and mortar concept. Is very cool. They give you the scent strips, and it's like a, you know, aroma explorative experience where you can go around and smell like all of the niche fragrances. They have pretty much every niche house represented, and all of the stuff in there, it smells really nice. It's all niche, and it's like really nice in there, and just a beautiful experience, like a perfume museum. It almost gives like pop-up vibes, but it's like a standalone store, and it's going to be there. So the fact that they have a store like this is really cool. So like I said, put this on your travel list of places to go when you visit the city, as well as if you are in the city, definitely go ahead and check it out, because I think it is a really cool concept. And it's in the River Oaks Galleria area, but it's not there. So I am so happy, because I hadn't smelled the Initio fragrances because I do not like going to the mall, y'all. Like, I do not like going to the mall, Neiman Marcus, parking and all that kind of stuff like that. I just cannot do it. So I have to literally like bolster up the strength to get to the mall to smell fragrances. And now that this place exists, then I can go and, you know, sample some of the fragrances there without having to do the whole mall situation. So that's another plus for that location for your niche smelling pleasures. Okay, next I smelled the Dylan Pink blush. It's got some apple, some freesia, some marshmallow, some bergamot, the vanilla, the musk. It has all the pretty girly things. I think there's like some strawberry in here maybe, and it smelled pretty. To me, it gave more perfumey pretty, and I definitely got like the freesia floralness more than like a gourmandness from what I remember from what I smelled. It smells very like pretty, but it also smells familiar. It's a beautiful scent. If someone gifted it to me, I would definitely wear it, but it's not anything that like screamed at me or like jumped out at me when I was just like, do I want this scent? Is it something that I want to bring into my collection? I feel like the bottle is cute. I feel like it smells cute. It smells perfumey, like a classic nice wearable perfume to bring into your collection if you're just exploring fragrances and you like florals with a little bit of gourmand, and you want something that, you know, just can work for you in the summertime and even for just every day, like a fresh and feminine vibe. I think it would be a good addition. For me, it just, I don't know if it would make my collection on its own, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and smell it again, because I don't know if the notes are actually giving its money's worth. Like all of the notes that are listed, I don't know if they really came through for me. But yeah, I think it's a really pretty scent. I like it. So speaking of the Valentino, I did go ahead and smell all of the body sprays, and y'all may not know this about me, even though I opened up the video with a body spray. I'm not like super huge on body sprays. Like my body spray collection isn't very large, and I really only stick to like Fleur, Sol de Janeiro, and Buff City for my body sprays. I think I have one from Finery, which is the princess one. So I have some like here and there, but like when I see body sprays, I'm just not like, oh my god, I need this body spray. But then say that to say the Valentino body sprays, like I really don't understand. They all smell like just a different version of a vanilla. I smelled all of them, the green one, the purple one, and I understand that they were trying to get them to be for layering, but then I also feel like Valentino could have pulled a Fleur, how I said they did with Island Swim, and it literally smells like honeymoon. I feel like they could have given us the bottles to match the original bottles DNA, but zhuzh them up a little bit for layering purposes. But I could also see why they didn't want to do that, because in a way that kind of like undermines the original bottle of the perfume, because then somebody could just get it at a cheaper price point in a body spray form. So I understand that too. I just think I'm not very impressed with the scents that they did come up with. I think the one that's supposed to be like in the coral bottle is the one that smelled the best to me, but I just didn't find a need for that body spray in my collection. And then also too, I feel like the bottles are cute, but something about them looks fake to me. I don't really like them. When I first started seeing them on people's thumbnails, I thought it was ChatGPT doing a glitch of making the perfume bottles look like that, because if you've ever used AI for a thumbnail or anything, you know how it will distort things and change the shape and stuff like that. I don't know why the bottle design to me kind of looks like a ChatGPT glitch, but now that's just, you know, something that I wanted to say. But yeah, wasn't very impressed by the Valentino body sprays. Again, they don't smell bad, but I was just smelling just everyday basic vanilla scents to me, and the bottles, the color of the bottles did not match the scents that were coming out of them, so it threw me off a little bit. Next up, y'all, another one that I do like but I'm on the fence about is Your Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana. It has that creamy, milky, I think there's some sandalwood, some mandarin in here, some orange blossom, the ambroxan. Now, the thing about this fragrance is it smells beautiful, creamy, milky, and floral. And y'all know I love a creamy, floral, milky, lactonic scent. But the only thing about it is there's something that is slightly medicinal in the background for me. That's not too bad, but there's something in there that gives it a little bit of a medicinal undertone for me. And then also, I think the orange in there is just a little bit too much. Like the citrus thing, y'all know I'm not super big on citrus. It has to be done the right way. So I'm a little bit picky on my citrus, but it starts to smell just like a perfumey, floral, like orange creamsicle or dreamsicle type of vibe, which I'm not mad at. Like, I really want to like this one a lot, and in some ways it smells a little bit similar to the intense Gucci Orchid because of like that vanillic vibe and stuff that it has in there. However, I don't know, like I keep smelling it and it smells really good. I think it's a pretty fragrance. If you have it and you're enjoying it, shout out to you. I'm on the fence, but I still haven't even gotten my Devotion, which has been on my list of fragrances to bring into my collection as well. And now they have Your Devotion. Super nice, super pretty. Love the scent profile, right up my alley. They're just like a couple few things that I don't know if they vibe with me particularly, but I might be able to look past them. And also maybe, I don't know if the bottle needs to develop a little bit, because a lot of times these fragrances do change from when they first come out. So I do enjoy the scent. It has captivated me. I'm gonna keep smelling it. Let me know if you have that one, if you've smelled it, if you're in love with it, if it's in your collection. And finally, the new release from the house of Jo Malone. Y'all know I love this house. This is one of my favorite houses just for beautiful, chic, timeless, elegant fragrances. I feel like, you know, in real life, people like Jo Malone, and in real life, people like Diptyque, but online, I feel like it doesn't get as much love, but that's okay. But the sea salt and bergamot, I really do like it. Again, it has these bergamot notes, a sea salt note, like a mineral note, some driftwood, I think some moss is in there. It has a very feminine, slightly perfumey, slightly earthy kind of vibe, but very smooth and elevated. Again, the bergamot in here is very much smoothed out by the woods and the salt that is in the fragrance. It smells very chic, very feminine, and then it has like this grounded note that comes through and gives it like this earthy sensuality. It does have like that mineral earthy undertone, but I can appreciate it. I definitely like it. I feel like it smells, you know, just effortless. Less is more, very chic, perfect for the summertime. Nothing that's going to be overpowering, but it's almost like not a skin scent, because I haven't obviously sprayed it and worn it all over my body, but the spray that I did get from it and let it sit for a while, it kind of gave me the vibe that it could perform as one of those types of scents that becomes one with you and one with your skin as you wear it. One from the house that I enjoy that is like that is Honeysuckle and Divana, and of course I do like the Wood Sage and Sea Salt from this house, and it has those nuances to it, but it has again that burst of bergamot and that more perfuminess and just earthy mineral nuance that gives it its own flavor and character. So I really liked it. I smelled it and I said, okay, Joe, because you know they like to go and, you know, add stuff and hide it, but I really do like that one as well. Yeah, babes, those are all of the new releases that are on my radar that I have smelled as of late. Let me know, have you smelled any of these? Do you want to smell any of them? Are these on your radar, or are any of these fragrances that you have brought into your collection? Let me know what other fragrances that you are into these days. What is it that you're wearing? What is it that you're smelling? Anything else that I need to go smell? Like, hey Kiya, have you smelled this? You really need to go check it out. I really would like to know. Let us know your layering combinations that you have been gravitating towards as well. You know we love a good summer layering combo. But as always, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please go ahead and give me a like, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe. And if you like it, hype it, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.